Hello there, my name is Bronston and I like playing old video games, and one of the best ways to play old video games is on a old CRT TV. Now, I recently stumbled across a Craigslist ad for a free Sony WEGA CRT HD TV. This particular model is the KV34HS420, and the unique thing about this particular TV is this. It has HDMI, so a CRT consumer grade television with an HDMI input. Um, so what happened was I picked it up, I lugged it home, got it inside barely into my house, plugged it in, and nothing. It did not power on. So after doing a lot of research and looking up forums and reading this and that, I found out that there's a possible solution to my problem, and that included the replacement of two integrated circuit chips, which I will be kind of tinkering with in the following footage. The result is a picture with deep blacks and very low input lag. There is still some. When you're using HDMI, it still has to process that digital video. But as far as the older systems, older 16-bit and maybe 8-bit, 32-bit systems, the input lag is very minimal. So thanks for joining, and here's my footage of me just following instructions. One thing you can do to move your TV around is put it on cardboard, especially if you live in a small house, like an apartment or whatever. Just put it right here and then pull. You can manipulate it easier if you just slide it around. Oh, also you can use any type of strap or anything that won't harm the TV. Obviously don't use a chain, you know. Sucks being poor, having to fix your own crap. As I'm taking the screws out, I'm putting them as I see, as I find them, into like a little piece of notebook paper that I can't seem to rip out properly. This is just to make sure all the screws go in the same place. It doesn't matter, but I have OCD. You know, I used to think working on cars had a lot of low clearances, but that is all the clearance you get. Put your fingers under there. This is the longest small tipped screwdriver I got. I hate this. Okay, so there's the screws and their approximate location to the TV. I guess all you do now is just pull. Oh, yeah, you do. And it comes right off, actually. Cool. So there, you didn't have to loosen that. I thought you did. There's a nut right here. Just grab it, and it comes right off. Alrighty, so there's the front of the TV. The components we're going to be replacing, because I've never seen people show this, but it's right here. This chip, these two white capacitors, and you're supposed to change these big old C battery thingies. I don't know what those are, and also this thing. But to better elaborate, we are going to change this chip. Come on, phone. This chip and her sister twin, this chip, these capacitors right here, these two, or resistors or whatever they are. We don't have the parts to change these battery thingies. I think you're supposed to change them. I don't know. And this thing right here, this gold right here. So we'll be changing those today. Taking breaks between working on this because of family. So kind of give it a quick anti-dusting, you know. But now that that's done, Okay, so right here, this next clip, it shows me talking about this wire bundle right here, but I forgot to record it when I was using my phone to record this, but there are two clips on each side of the TV. The first one is about right here somewhere, and you undo that so that way this whole thing, this whole board will slide in that direction. The whole thing, it'll give you about 3 or 4 inches of clearance, and that's how I slid it out, but I neglected to record that. Ugh. So when pulling this out, I'm using a red WD-40 thing. Right here, you notice these twist ties. There's another one right here. So as you're pulling it, this wad of cables are gonna go. My wife's watching River Wild. There's a screw, come on, phone. There is a screw. Let's see, in between those two connections right here, that you're probably gonna use a stubby right here. Okay, so as you're putting these chips in, make sure to not forget, see that little dimple side? There's a little notch cut out. No notch, notch. And it's indicated on the circuit board, so you tell. But don't forget, as you stand this up and you're desoldering it and you're going to clip it, that this chip is going to flip. The chip, you're looking at the bottom half, so don't do what I did and cut the wrong side, because this goes in one way. So yeah. Okay, so bottom chip is kind of like I don't know what you call it, but this bottom chip gets soldered to the board. This, come on phone, work with me here. No, come on. There you go. This is the actual microchip that's supposed to be soldered to the phone, to the TV itself. But what you do is you put these two together. If this should happen again, you just pop this top one off, throw it away, pop the new one in, like a Super Nintendo cartridge. That way you don't have to resolder again. Apparently it's a common problem. Finally got these chips in. Still gotta do that guy right there with the gold screw. So just as a reminder, I'm putting all these back as I found them. I'm using the my notebook paper I stabbed into, so I'll let all the screws go exactly where I found them. That's it. Oh, I would not advise using a magnetically tipped screwdriver. A thingy. Now I am not a computer guy, so I don't know if it's looking at me. Time and turn it on. Hopefully we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining me. Let me turn off the music. Hold on. Alrighty guys, this is it. As soon as I plug this in, I can't really work on it for a couple hours because I have to let those capacitors, or whatever they're called, go off. But here goes. Moment of truth. I really should be plugging this into a surge protector, but sorry. Oh, and it clicked. Is it on? I heard static. god, oh my god, please turn on. Woo! Woo! It's on! It is on! Yes! Yes! Woo! Yes! This TV was free. I got this TV for free in Albuquerque, New Mexico. A guy had it out on his sidewalk. He said it didn't turn on. I did the research. The little LED down here blinked 7 times. Oh man, look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. Woo! Alright, let's try the PS4. Let's switch to HDMI. Let's turn that on. Oh god, how do I... Where is the... Oh god, it's a Sony. Sorry. Jeez, I don't even know what video... Oh, there we go. Flipping the lens. And there we have it. My PS4 is hooked up via HDMI. If you like this video, what with its shoddy editing and lackluster recording quality, then subscribe. And please click that thumbs up or down, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.